Refuge is a safe haven and a forever home to farm animals. We've tried to focus in on the animals that literally had no chance unless we stepped into the picture to help rescue them. Those with disabilities, just like the cows behind me who are blind. I'm coming back. I'll get you some treats, I promise. I won't leave you hanging, baby. It all started after I graduated from UNC in 2008. Instead of jumping directly into the corporate world, I decided I was gonna take a little bit of time and go down to the Virgin Islands. My plan was to be there 6 months. I ended up there for 6 years, and the majority of the reason is because I got my first pig, Ziggy. He was supposed to be a little micro mini teacup pig that was only gonna be 20 pounds, and now he's pushing almost 300 pounds. I stayed because staying was easier than logistically trying to get Ziggy off the island, because I would have never left him. We looked into barges and in commercial flights, and there was just no way. We had to charter a private plane. Didn't know where we were gonna live when we got back. We just knew that we had to get back, and so we bought a motorhome. We toured sanctuaries around the entire country, and we volunteered. And after about 2.5 years of traveling around the country, we decided that this is gonna be our forever. You know, we wanted to rescue not just Ziggy, but we wanted to rescue every Ziggy that we possibly can. Hey, baby. I love you. I love you so much. We started getting more and more calls about other disabled animals that didn't have another choice. It was either us or they get put down. And that's just kind of what started it for us. About 35% of our animals out here are disabled. We have 100 animals total. None of our animals are up for adoption. They'll live with us throughout their entire lives. We usually only adopt out if we know someone can absolutely provide these animals a better life than we can, and we think that our animals here have it pretty good. When we started rescuing, I realized that there is literally no difference between the disabled pig and a regular pig, other than it's just a little bit more work on our end to be able to facilitate a wonderful life for them. I can't describe the level of love that we get in return for what we give them. Is everything. That's why we do what we do. That's why we will continue to do this for as long as I possibly can. This will be our legacy, it'll be Ziggy's legacy, and I hope and pray that it will be something that people will continue to do and focus on the disabled animals, because just because they're disabled doesn't mean that they don't deserve to live. Okay, so she's deaf, and so she has no idea how loud she is, even though she sounds like a terrifying dinosaur. It's 7 days a week. It's 365 days a year, but it's heaven. We say that it's an animal sanctuary, but honestly, it's a human sanctuary too, because it's our happy place. This is what we do every day. I always was fascinated with animals, always loved animals. Starting at the age of 5, and now it all makes sense. Hi, Percy. Hi, Percy. Knowing, sitting here and looking at all these beautiful, happy babies that we've rescued from horrific situations, and seeing them so happy regardless of their setbacks, and knowing that they're only here because we exist, is the most gratifying feeling that I could ever have. We're just so happy that we have a large support system that believes in what we do. We're very active on social media, so people get to see exactly what we do. They know our animals. Our animals are no longer animals anymore. Once they come to Ziggy's Refuge, they're celebrities, and people fall in love with their stories. They fall in love with their recoveries. They fall in love with their rescue, our rescue missions, and you know, they follow our animals through their entire lives. It's a beautiful community that we've created, and we would never be able to do the things that we do without them. At the end of the day, rescue is extremely hard, emotionally, physically, financially, and you just always have to remember why you're doing this, why we're here, what motivated me to start, what motivates me to continue, and it's the animals. I'm just so grateful to be their people and to be their safe haven and to devote my life to them.